Welcome to the prehistoric ocean, full of many different types of species. Scavengers, apex predators, parasites and more, all competing for survival in this huge chaotic ocean. Today, we will learn about creatures that kill others to survive and don't enjoy sharing their food. Creatures that have defense mechanisms to stay safe from predators, like building pillars. Creatures that scout the water for food. Creatures with armor. Speed. Power. And there is a species with these traits. The aquatic sand beetle, currently in its egg. 70% of the time, sand beetle eggs are eaten by any other species, due to them being defenseless in this first stage. But soon this lucky egg will grow powerful. Each square on the egg sides are called lipids. They reduce the larvae inside's appetite until it has hatched. When it hatches, it will hunt for food by itself. Eggs only take a few hours to hatch after laid. And to add on to that, these wonderful beetles have a lifespan up to 380 years old, but that's only if it's in healthy condition. Anyway, I believe the egg is starting to hatch. Instantly, the grub begins searching for food. At this time period, aquatic creatures eat plants and orbs called electroglobes. Electroglobes are a source of nutrients typically for omnivores and herbivores. And this grub will eat quite literally anything. The instincts of this grub is to eat and stay alive. Other than that, most grubs learn by observing other species, how they hunt, and things they stay away from. Basically, since their parents leave after birthing, they need to learn from surroundings. The thing is, all they do in this stage is eat. No matter what, they never stop eating. Because in order to grow, they need food. Aging does not make them grow. Technically, this thing could be 99 years old in this larval stage. It's weird. But it's just how they evolve, eating. We have reached the next stage of the beetle's life cycle. The scavenging stage. That means it has matured into eating animals as well. But that could be dangerous. Anyway, the scavenging stage does not last long at all. Just about 2 weeks, and then they mold. The larvae has grown movers attached to its jaw. Not only do they help with swimming, but also speed, which is one of the traits I brought up earlier. So far we have discovered the larva's speed and scouting ability. Time to see what's next. The larvae scents a smaller prey in its presence and begins to attack, chasing the little creature round and round, only to lose due to its size. The little prey easily swam through the narrow walls, making the larvae continue to find electroglobes. On the way, it stumbles across some glowing bulbs. As soon as it was about to get a closer look, a large figure came out. And that figure was a Goliath jellyfish, the third predator at the top of the food chain. Frightened, the larvae searched for a hole to hide in, but the jellyfish was still there. Thankfully, it was tearing up a different creature's leftovers, Everything was looking good for the larvae. The beetle has reached its semi-stage, which means not much longer until it becomes an adult. Meanwhile, more dangerous predators approach the area. See that? That was a foggerfish. You can obviously guess what they do. First they web the target, and then fog them. They do this continuously until the target is perished. But, unfortunately, the lobster is a much higher rank. The foggerfish never stood a chance. But also, foggerfish are an invasive species. So basically, they're all around the ocean. Back to the sand beetle. As it is looking for something to eat, this lobster is looking for something to eat as well, so it begins chasing the larvae a few yards in hopes to catch it. But while fleeing, the larvae gets stuck in between two walls. But thanks to its newly developed gyro, it has escaped. At last, we have reached the adulthood stage of the sand beetle. Now all it needs to do is repeat the cycle, and to do that, it needs a mate. Wow, as simple as that. Females are bigger than the males, but they are also weaker. Now he just needs approval. And no better way to get approval from a female than dancing. The beetle uses its totally fucking epic dance moves with its gyro. And after a few more minutes, he waits for her blue light of approval. Yes, the beetle has rizzed up the woman of his dreams. And now, you know what comes next. They each spawn their pleasuring tools, so the male can transfer babies into the host hole. And now the cycle continues.